Hey, what's up guys? It's Marcello back from Toyota World, and in this video, I'm gonna share with you guys the incredible new interest rates that we just received for the month of August from Toyota Canada on the 2022 Toyota 4Runners. But before I get started on those interest rates, don't forget to smash a thumbs up for this video, and of course subscribe for constant cool videos of your favorite Toyotas. Now, there's a lot of cool stuff coming down the pipe for the 2022 Toyota 4Runners. We know we have a new model coming out. We have some new colors coming out. So that's all cool. I already gave you guys some info on that on my last video that I did on the 2022 Toyota 4Runner info release. Check it out. I'm gonna put a card up here in the video so you guys can go back later and check out that video. But when it comes out to hot vehicles like this that are very high demand and relatively low supply, you typically don't see manufacturers being too aggressive on the interest rates. And I've got to say, I'm actually very pleased, satisfied, and a little bit surprised with the finance interest rates that Toyota has put out for the month of August. So the way it works for car dealers and auto manufacturers, at least for Toyota over here in Canada, is every 30 days, every month, there's a new program that comes out to the dealers, which we can share with the public. It gets posted on toyota.ca, and those programs are usually referring to, rates, interest rates, residuals, rebates, whether it's a cash rebate or a stackable rebate that you can use on a lease or finance payment. And like I said, those change usually every 30 days or every month. So we just received the new program for the month of August. And of course, Toyota added the 2022 Toyota 4Runner to that program. And I was shocked and surprised to see these amazing interest rates, guys. Let me share them with you. Okay, so yes, forgive me for a second. I actually am gonna read off of a piece of paper for once because this is hot, fresh information that just got put out to the dealers days ago with regards to financing and leasing rates for the 2022 Toyota 4Runner. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off each term and the interest rate that you will get on approved credit if you're financing this 2022 Toyota 4Runner through Toyota Canada. So let's go ahead. So for as little as a 3-year term, you're gonna be financing at a 2.99 interest rate. If you're gonna be going to a 4-year term, it goes up to 3.49, a 5-year term, 3.69, a 6-year term, 3.79, and an 84-month, 3.79. So that's the highest it's gonna get through Toyota, guys, 3.79. That's fantastic. I'm very pleased with these interest rates. Let's talk about the lease rates. Hold on just a second, guys. Just a quick note. I think earlier in the video, I might have mentioned a 2-year finance. I apologize. What I was referring to was the shortest term being a 3-year, a 36-month term. Right now through Toyota, there is no 2-year finance program for the 2022 Toyota 4Runner. There's not many 2-year finance programs in general with Toyota Canada. But anyways, shortest term, 36 months, that's 3 years, 2.99, guys. Okay, so let's get to the lease payments and the lease rate for just a second. So on the lease rates, guys, before I jump to them, yes, they are higher than the finance rates, but don't get scared by those. Don't get shocked by those. I'll tell you what the lease rates are actually. They are for shortest terms, 2, 3, so 24 months, 36 months, and 39 months. The lease rate is 5.5, 5.49. If you're gonna go for a 48-month term, it is 5.59. And if you're gonna be going for a 60-month term, it's a 5.69. Now, I know that sounds high to you, perhaps. I don't think it is. I think it's right in line with the market and what other manufacturers might be doing. But keep in mind that on a lease payment, there's 3 variables that affect it. And it's not only your interest rate. So don't get scared by an interest rate that you think might be a little on the high side. When you're getting a lease payment for a vehicle that you're looking at, you've got the lease rate that affects the payment, you've got the price of the car, and you've got the residual. And this is where Toyota comes in handy, guys. Toyota has won a number of awards for years and years and years on top resale value, top residual value. They're fantastic for holding their value. We already know that. So when you have a interest rate that seems a bit high to you, you're looking for something that's a 2.99. You don't want to have a lease rate that's 4.9, 5.9, 6.9, whatever it might be. take a step back and look at what the other two numbers are. Look at the price of the car, look at the residual value, and look at your lease payment. Sometimes you can have a little bit of a higher lease rate, but your payment can be lower than some leases of other manufacturers that might have a lower interest rate. And that's usually due to either the vehicle price being more expensive or the residual of the vehicle being much lower. Luckily with Toyota, guys, these Toyotas hold amazing value during the lease, at the end of the lease. So, typically if you see a little bit of a higher interest rate, don't be scared by it. Don't get drawn away from it. Actually dig a little bit deeper and see what your lease payment is. I assure you, for the most part, you will not be disappointed.